everyone, welcome back to our kitchen and welcome back to our channel. If it's your first time here, thanks for joining. Step right on into our kitchen, sit yourself down, pull up a chair, and let's cook something delicious together. Today, we're going to cook a tri-tip steak roast, not steak roast, a tri-tip roast in our brand new Emerald Lagasse. Check it out, 26 quart air fryer. It has a rotisserie spit in there. So we're going to marinate our tri-tip roast first. That is not necessary, but I just want to add a little extra flavor. And I have this wine here, and I need to get rid of it. So that's what we're going to do. Tri-tips are a really good choice of beef. You don't really have to marinate them. They are juicy, tender, and will stay moist. But I have this 3.5 quart prep bowl that I'm going to place here. I'm going to dump in 1 cup of wine. And that finally gets that out of the refrigerator. I did not like the taste of this wine, but I have found it is a very good marinade on some previous recipes. I'm gonna squeeze in about a tablespoon of this garlic paste. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of this Momo Fuck You Chili Crunch. Right on in. I'm going to add in a tablespoon of rosemary oil, a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper, a little bit of salt. So I'm going to use this C'est La Vie wild garlic salt, and a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Wash your sister sauce, W sauce, whatever you want to call it. Give that all a good stir. And then you're going to take that tri-tip roast and you're going to pop it right on down in there. We're going to put a lid on this. We're going to put it in the refrigerator for an hour. We're going to take it out in an hour, flip it over, put it in for another hour. So we're going to let it rest for about 2 hours. And we're going to pull it out of the fridge and keep it out of there and rest for about an hour before we cook it. That tri-steak roast has marinated for 2 hours in the refrigerator, and now it has sat out and it has rested for an hour. So we want to make sure we get this good and dry. So we're just going to use some paper towels. You want to get off the excess moisture before you add all of your seasonings. And you want to get it off of that fatty side as well. Now I just set it on a cooling rack on top of a cookie sheet. That way those juices dripped right down into the bottom of that pan. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put some oil all over it. And I'm using this Bezos garlic oil. We're just going to rub that in, rub it all over. Make sure we get it on the sides and even that fatty side. I'm going to wash my hands. And then you can use garlic salt, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper, and a little bit of paprika. But I'm going to use this Kinder's All-Purpose because it has all of that in one. So you're just going to put a heavy coat of that on it. Pat it in. Flip it over. Do the same on the fatty side. Pat it in. And now do all those edges. And we're going to tie this up. So we're just going to kind of cinch it together a little bit. I'm going to start with the thicker end here. I'll start in the middle and then we'll work our way around. You're just kind of squishing it together, tie it in a knot, cut off those little ends. And then you're going to get your spit ready. loosen that up. And you need to poke it down in there. Just poke it right through the center. Then you want to take and secure these in. So you're just going to jam that in to the center as well. And you want to bunch it up. So then you want to push this tight. You're going to do the same on this side. Push this down in here. Jam it against the meat. And now I got it more in the center. So then, oh, wash my hands. Then you want to take that and you want to get it put right in there. So now I did line my drip tray with some aluminum foil. You're going to stick it in this way. I know it's probably hard to see, but you want to stick it in the hole over here first and then drop it down in to the rotating part. So let me show you. So there you see that's just an insert. So you want to put the insert in first. You have to go in crooked and then just drop it down into the ledge. And like I said, I did line my drip tray with foil for easier cleaning. All we're gonna do is we're gonna shut this. We're gonna turn it on and we're gonna move this over to rotisserie. That's at 375 for 40 minutes. The fan is on. I have the mute on and it's only gonna use the top thing. So then you're just going to hit start. And there she goes, folks, round and round. So we're gonna see how this works and we'll be back. It ran its 40-minute cycle. We're gonna go ahead and temp this. It needs to be at least 130, 135. And we're at 131. So that should be done. We're gonna pull it out, wrap it up, and let it sit for 20 minutes. It will remain at that temperature and actually rise 5 more degrees. All right, so we have it here. Looks pretty good. We're just gonna wrap it up on that skewer and everything here, because it's too hot to pull out right now. And we're just gonna let this rest for 20 minutes. It looks good. It smells good. Moment of truth. That has rested for 20 minutes. We're going to go ahead and open it up. It is nice and juicy. We're going to get it off of its little skewers here. Look at all that juice in there. Can't really see it because of that paper, dang it. Look at that. Now, you want to cut your tri-tip against the grain. So you want to find where your grain is and cut it against it. So the grain is going this way. You can see it right there. So we're going to cut it this way. That's good, folks. Look at that. That is nice. Moist. Tender, delicious, moist. That's the way to do this.
It's terrible.
No, that's really good. Don't forget to take your strings off. What do you think?
It's good.
That is good, isn't it? To get something that juicy and that tender in the oven, I would have had to cook that a long time. I will definitely do more like this. There you have it, folks. Tri-tip roast rotisserie in the Emerald Lagasse XL 26-quart air fryer. Best thing ever. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. If you stayed till the end, drop a comment. Where are you watching from? Thanks for watching.